Alright, what up guys? G-Dog Casey bringing you here a new series for Demon Souls. My PVR just showed up yesterday, like literally an hour after I put up my channel update video, so right away I started created a new character here. And while you're watching me create a character, I'm just going to go on and kind of explain my experiences with Demon Souls so far. It's in places it's really easy, for sure. But then in other places, it's like so hard, it's insane. And it's not even like in this part of the level, it's really hard. It's more like just if you die, you have to go all the way back to the beginning. And then you're expected to make it back to your dead body. And if you don't make it back to your dead body, then you lose everything that you had. No items, but all your souls. And the souls are the main part of the game. And I'll explain that as we go through. I'll also be explaining a few other things as we go through. There is a bigger storyline that I skipped. I'll show you this one here.
Who fears not death. I shall guide you. So that you may lull the old one back to slumber.
Yeah, so as far as the story goes, there's like apparently this old one, and you need to kill all these huge demons in order to put them back to sleep, I guess, and that's pretty much the goal of the game. This is the tutorial area, and I'm including it just so that you can get a kind of complete feel of the game. Now, like I said, I was going to explain some things. There's not going to be any set amount of videos per week or whatever of Demon Souls that I put out. It's all going to depend on how long it takes me to actually beat the level. I have another character that I'm running through the game with, and that's what like once I beat a level with that character, then I'll try to do it with this one. You know, because I'm not going to put up a video of me like fumbling my way through the level. I'd rather kind of know what's going on. Now, I'm going to try to make it as complete as possible. I'm going to like check in all the corners and stuff. But if I do miss an item or something, don't shoot me. Just let me know in the comments if I missed an item. And I'll go back and get it. And I'll put an annotation in the video anywhere. Basically just saying like, you know, oh, in this corner there's an item I missed or whatever. So that way, you know, hopefully you guys can get a good feel for the game, and if you're playing it, then maybe it'll help you complete some of the levels. So the class I chose here is a knight. In my opinion, it's the easiest class to start with, and if you're just getting the game, you should probably start with a knight. I don't know, I mean, that's just my opinion. A lot of people say that the magic users in this game are really good, but I'm just more of a melee-oriented character, I guess, or player, you know. I love being in their face and whoa, got jumped there. Yeah, I love just being in their face and just killing them with a sword and a shield, so that's why I picked the knight. Also, his heavy armor helps him for when you make mistakes. You don't take as much damage as some of the other classes do, so, you know, it's a good fit there as well. Yeah. Nice parry there. And yeah, so, like I said, this is a tutorial area. Everything here is very easy, designed to just teach you the game. And you make your way through, you kind of get an idea of what the game's about. Which is why I'm showing this off to you. So finally we're starting to fight some actual humans here. And the thing about this game is when you look at an enemy, okay? And you see what type of weapon they're using. So that guy's using a sword. You know, you might come up against other enemies who are using like a big hammer or a pickaxe or a spear, and or an axe even. And basically the point is to like try to get a feel for how the weapons work so that you know what type of attacks to expect. You know, and then that way you can either parry. Like this guy here, he's a tough iron knight, and I'm going to show you the easy way to kill him first, Well, it's kind of easy. The thing is if you screw it up, you could die, like, just like that. But I got the parry off there, see? One hit kill. Pretty easy. But if you miss that parry and he hits you, then you take you lose like half your health, so you don't have very many chances. In this one, I'm going to show you how to fight him a little more normally. It's a bit of a longer fight. You don't always have to parry to kill them. You just have to find an opening, and that's what I'm trying to do here. But he's very good with his shield, so sometimes it takes a while. And this one was very hesitant to attack me. Usually what you do is you just dodge an attack and then you just get a hit in, and sometimes you can string together a little combo depending on, you know, where you are compared to him. Like if you can get behind him, you can land a couple more attacks, stuff like that. So while this fight is going on, I wanted to ask you guys specifically, do you want me to continue to commentate over each video for Demon Souls? Because I kind of thought, and this is not me being lazy, I thought that it would be a little bit more atmospheric, if I can say, to just not even commentate over the video, and you guys can just watch me go through the level. You know, so you can, like, I had to turn the volume to the sound effects and the music in the background all the way down, not all the way down, but pretty much all the way down, just so you can hear my voice over it. And there might even be some parts where it's a little loud in the background. So I apologize for that, but you know, let me know in the comments what you want. If you don't leave any comments, then I think I'm just gonna go ahead and not commentate over the next few videos, so you can just watch. You don't really need me to explain to you what I'm doing. You can just watch and you know, and see for yourself, and that way you get the full sound effects, you get the full music, you get the real feel of the game, because that's one of the most important things about this game. The story isn't really all that important. The main thing that you're like looking for in this game is just like the feeling of being scared as you're going through a level, because you don't know what's going to happen. You can die at any minute, you know. Again, this is just a tutorial level, so it's not hard, but I promise you'll see. And even on some of my run-throughs of the later, like the levels to come, I might die, and I'll show you me dying. And what I'll do is I'll skip out the journey back to my dead body. That's a good thing. When you're watching on YouTube, you don't have to see the frustration that I have to deal with. So yeah, like let's say like I make it all the way to the boss, and then I die right before the boss. Then you know, I'll run back to my boss, but I pretty much just won't record that part, or I'll cut that part out. So you can see me dying occasionally, and you can see how hard the game actually is. And like I said, when you're in a new area that you haven't been to before, the game just does something to you. Like, it makes you're just walking around all the corners really slowly. You're not sure, you know, who's around each corner, because a lot of the times they just hide enemies right behind corners, so you got to be ready for that. So yeah, in this area, I'm just making my way through, and the boss fight is going to be up ahead. I'll let you get a good look at him. So this is the Vanguard. Hopefully he doesn't make too much noise for me to talk over. And yeah, there's actually, from what I know, there's 2 Vanguards in the game. There might be more, but I know there's this one, and I know there's one in another level. He's kind of like a mini boss. Now, technically, you are supposed to die to this guy. The game is designed around you dying to this guy, and if you manage to kill him, then you get this cool little cutscene. It's actually pretty neat, and you get some extra souls. But in general, you're expected to die. I figured, all right, why not? I'll see how much damage I can do to him. All you gotta do is roll when he bounces and just stay underneath his axe arm, because he only swings one direction with his axe. So as long as you stay underneath it, he can't really hit you. The problem is getting caught against the wall, like what just happened to me right there. And the thing is, when you're so focused on trying to stay on his right side, sometimes that'll get you stuck up against the wall, like what's gonna happen. You can see the camera's all messed up because I'm just trying to stay against the wall, just so he can't hit me with his axe, because it's like one hit with his axe and you die. Here I just backed up just so I can give you guys a good look at him, see the type of stuff he can do. Pretty beastie, and for the first time when you first see him, your heart's racing. You're like, what the fuck do I do? Like, how the hell do I get past this guy? And then he just kills you, and you're like, what? But then you can kind of guess that, you know, I missed my roll there, mistimed my roll there. But yeah, then you can kind of guess that it's pretty much what's supposed to happen, and you come to this area, which is, I'll let this little cutscene go.
The lost withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended. This is the Nexus. It holds together the northern land of Boletaria. Thou canst not exit the Nexus, but each of the 5 archstones will connect to
Yeah, so this is the Nexus. It's basically like the central hub of the game. You can get access to every level from here. There's a blacksmith here that will upgrade your weapons, and there's also a dude who will hold on to all your weapons. And you can level up here by talking to the Maiden in Black. This guy is not too important. He just like tells you, yeah, you're supposed to go to the Arc Stones to get into all the levels, and the camera will pan over one of them. So from what I can gather, there's 5 Arc Stones here. That's about as far as I've made it so far. I'm not really sure what else there is to discover, but as I discover it, you guys will discover it as well. And yeah, you just go in front of the Arc Stone and enter the level that way. So I'll just talk to this guy really quick, just show you that this here is the blacksmith. He's the one that you sell your items to, or sorry, that you buy your items from. But he doesn't really have anything all that awesome to sell. Your best bet is to look for merchants in other areas. Like, there'll be merchants scattered throughout the different levels, and some of them will be able to sell you things that you might actually want. And yeah, that's the guy who you can give him your items and he'll hold on to them. And if you see all these ghosts running around, those are just other online players, kind of like in a parallel universe. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoy. Remember to let me know in the comments what you want to see. Thanks again. Have a great day.